I want an open relationship, David. No, babe, I can't do it. I can't share you with another man. I want to sleep with women. Don't want to share you. Want to be supportive, though. Is it that blonde from media studies?
Then you have a test this afternoon on the 11 uses of dragon vomit.
It's 12 uses, actually, miss.
Keep up the swatty girl. One of the uses was made prohibited because it can potentially be used to transmogrify jellyweed.
Trans-thingy jellyweed into what?
Never you mind. Just write down the 11 boring uses and we can all be home by 3:15.
Miss, I have a tough home life. Can I sleep at school from now on?
Don't be dense, Tommy. This isn't the 40s and you're not an heir or a spare.
I might be the heir to slobbering, miss. I can talk to dogs.
I talk to my dog too, but I'm still only earning 30,000 £30 a year.
Ha, what's this?
Wind Waker.
It looks like a toddler sat down in a paint box. Aren't you a bit old for this?
It's a perfectly legitimate piece of Zelda canon with a gripping and rich backstory and is heralded as one of the greatest games in the series, Freya.
My friend Kira's coming round in a minute. You want me to switch over to Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes, please.
Look at this, grandmother. I've cracked teleportation. Cracked it, eh? Can you fix it? No juvenile witticisms at a time like this. This breakthrough is the most serious and vital gift to all mankind. I can now depart in an instant to wherever I choose. Go then. I've important business to take care of, you ken. Hey, are you still there, Alistair? Ugh, that's better. Did you see how fast and convenient? Oh heavens, that's perfectly rancid! It were the cat!
I asked for the dressing on the salad, not in a little pot!
Ramekin.
Take it back, and bring me another!
Look, missus, if I take it back there, all the chef's gonna do is swear in my face cause the thinks he's Gordon Ramsay, then he's gonna pour the ramekin over the salad.
I'll refuse to eat it! It'll be cold by then!
Salads don't get cold.
Don't you correct me! My husband works for the council, you know.
I actually work at the job centre.
He can have this place shut down.
That's not true.
Be quiet, Richard! Now add 1 pinch of finely chopped scurvy root, stir 13 times anti-clockwise or whenever the cauldron threatens to boil over.
Making breath-freshening potions is boring, miss. Can't we make something interesting? Like a love potion.
What would you do with a love potion? A substance that's heavily regulated by the magic government police and requires a prescription from a healer to obtain.
Nothing.
Good. 'Cause if I hear you've been slipping unsuspecting young ladies' love potions, your feet will not touch the ground, pervert.
What's your desert island song? Imagine by John Lennon. Either that or Paul McCartney and the Frog Chorus. That's stupid. You can't listen to that every day for the rest of your life. I like to stay positive. What would yours be then? Adagio for Strings by Samuel Barber? That's a lot worse than the Frog Chorus. You'd end up jumping off a cliff. You don't even know what it is, David. You don't listen to classical music. Of course I do, babe. It was in Simpsons, American Dad and South Park. I wish for health, wealth and happiness. What's this meant to be?
That's Grand Theft Auto 6 for the PlayStation 5, Master.
But I only do Xbox.
I know.
What's this? It says $4.99 additional.
That's the extra chicken breasts you ordered with the mains.
That was in substitution for the salad.
But you ate the salad.
Yes, but I didn't like it. And it says here $17.97 for beverages. And Richard only drank tap water.
Yes, but you chugged 3 glasses of dry white wine.
Well, there's still half left of this one. Take it back and refund it.
You know, if you don't like the price at a restaurant, the polite, dignified thing to do is to pay and then never go back.
How dare
dare you say I'm not polite and dignified, you b****d son of a bitch! My husband works for the council, you know!
I know. You tell me every week.
And that's why you should never sneak up on a flatulentula.
Miss, why is there crime and poverty and stuff in the world when us lot can do magic?
Magic can't solve all your problems, Tommy. That's why you still have BO.
Yeah, but couldn't we solve world hunger if we wanted to?
Yes, probably.
And wizards don't catch AIDS. Couldn't we help cure that dreadful plague for the Luggles?
Stop pointing out plot holes, Tommy. If you want to ask stupid questions, go visit pottermore.com. It says here that people who laugh at dark humour have higher than average IQs.
Is this because no one laughed at your Michael J. Fox doing karaoke joke? It just wasn't funny, Michael.
You're not funny.
Look what I invented, grandmother. This is a memory wiper thingy. I already knew.
Oh dear, am I holding it the wrong way round?
Nay, you made one for me last Christmas.
I did? I don't recall.
I need to borrow a few bob, by the way.
Michael, why are you taking all these pills?
Been feeling poorly.
What's finasteride for?
They're for my headaches.
And what about tadalafil?
I don't really take those anymore.
So you won't mind if I throw them down the bog then?
Fine. I'll just chuck that eflornithine you say you use as a moisturiser.
Ole pork tortium.
That guinea pig is supposed to be a tea kettle. Instead it's guinea pork.
This is a state school, not a public school, miss. I don't speak Latin.
You don't need to know Latin to do spells. It's just like singing Witch Doctor. You memorise the words even though they sound weird. Now go fetch another guinea pig and try again.
This is cruel. Why don't you use something that's not alive, like a lump of wood?
Because that's no fun. Now go explode another rodent.
Mummy, what's face lock? Face lock is a way for grown-ups to borrow money from their grandparents, sweetheart. So what's Instafam? Instafam is like FaceLook, but for deviants.
Are they the same as WhatsApp?
No. WhatsApp is a serious messenger service used by assistant managers, adulterers, or both, okay?
Look, grandmother, I thought you could help me test this mind-switching device I invented. If you don't mind, of course.
Hey, it's a huge imposition, but someone's got to do it.
I'll just press this button and you may feel a pinch.
Right, I'm off to Barcelona.
Hey, it's been ages.
Ben, I haven't seen you since college. Where have you been?
I took a year off to travel the world, teaching war orphans how to read.
Are you going to introduce me? David, this is Ben, an old friend of mine. Ben, this is David. Her boyfriend. Yes, kind of.
Wow, you still look as gorgeous as ever, babe.
Stop it, Ben. Do I really? We've been going out for a year?
We should catch up sometime.
That'd be great. You should face-look me.
I don't really do social media anymore. I find it prevents me from having authentic experiences. I'll just pop around your digs sometime in the evening, if that's okay with David.
And please thank our special guest speaker for coming in and telling us what it's like to be a ghost.
He gives me the creeps, miss.
Ooh.
Don't be phantom-phobic, Swatty girl. He's just like me and you, except he met a tragic, violent end and was apparently too afraid or traumatized to cross into heaven.
I thought we called it the afterlife, miss. I didn't think wizards believed in heaven or God or any of that far-fetched Christian nonsense.
Of course we do. Why else would we celebrate Christmas?
I don't know. Because it's an ancient cultural tradition dating back to pagan times?
Blasphemer!
Save it for when you troll in the comment sections, Tommy. You're upsetting our revenant.
I thought you were doing the hoovering.
The hoovering's done.
You haven't done the corners, Michael.
I'll do 'em next time.
Well, why didn't you do 'em this bloody time, Michael?
'Cause I didn't know I had to do 'em this time until just now, did I?
I wish there was a girl here.
As you command.
Wait! I wish for her to like me and want to talk to me and not be a robot or ugly or my mum or anything.
Certainly, master.
Oh, very funny. I'm just going to look at Ben's new car. But he didn't mention a new car, babe. Ben always has a new car.
I do have a new car. It's red and shiny and has screens on the dashboard.
David doesn't drive.
Ha 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 ha! That's weird.
Well, I like screens. I'll come too. Stop being a third wheel, David. We'll see each other tomorrow.
Don't forget you have a test tomorrow, so make sure you study tonight instead of watching TV or playing Xbox or whatever it is wizards do for fun.
I won't be here tomorrow, miss. I, have to go to my grandmother's funeral.
Oh, do you now? In a world where old people live to be 150, you've lost your 60-year-old grandmother.
It was a freak accident, miss. She was hit by a purple triple-decker bus.
You know, I have a truth potion in my desk. Very effective stuff too. We'll soon find out how wizard boys kill time when they have no Xbox.
That's not fair! Why are there a bunch of evil magical terrorists living ordinary lives in the wizarding world when even school teachers have access to infallible truth potions?
You're gonna have to let my mum in tonight. And don't leave her on her own and hide in the shed this time.
What? No! Why?
I have to go back out. I forgot the toothpicks for the chicken.
Let's eat it without toothpicks then.
Don't be ridiculous, Michael.
What's so important about toothpicks?
You just don't understand cooking.
Look, grandmother, I've invented a food replicator. I've solved world hunger.
Is it juiced apples, or could you make, say, £20 notes?
Well, I suppose so, but that would destabilise the economy, grandmother.
Let me get a look at that thing, boy.
I think I should just hand it straight over to the UN.
Right. I have a friend in the UN I can give it to. Eugene Enriquez.
Oh my, that's good news, grandmother.
Aye.
I have the complete Beethoven box set, you know. You should come round and listen to it on my advanced home audio system. It costs more than the rent, which is a lot.
Of course I will. That sounds thrilling.
So, David, what's your favourite Beethoven ditty? Ha 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 ha!
David doesn't listen to classical. He likes Pokemon and white bread. I'm a pianist taking a music degree, babe. I know Beethoven from Appassionata to Zur Namensfeier. I played Moonlight Sonata for your mum on her birthday. Stop showing off, David.
Yeah, your desperate need for attention is really harshing the vibes. Well done, the Swatty girl. You've answered every one of my questions correctly today.
She might be cheating, miss. She's got a time turner. She might have taken this class twice today.
Don't be ignorant, Tommy. If you interfere with your own past, unfortunate things might happen or some bollocks. That's why we don't use them to reverse acts of international terrorism or help convict deviant celebrity predators.
That makes absolutely no sense, miss.
No, but it does make a good ending to Book 3, and everything before Goblet can be written off as half-baked baby food. What do you want for dinner?
Why? Are you cooking?
You know I can't cook, Mary.
Then we're having whatever I feel like having.
That's not fair. I painted the bathroom, but you still got to pick the colour.
Fine, you can pick the colour of dinner.
Why is there a bogey wearing a loincloth sat on your desk, Tommy?
All right, love.
It's our domestic elf, miss. I forgot my insulin.
Is he supposed to look so surly?
My mum couldn't afford a brand named elf, miss. He's like a Smart Price version.
I'm intrigued. What's the difference?
I don't do compliments or skid stains.
It smells like a hamster cage too. He's for sale if you want him, miss.
No, Tommy. I don't want to buy your gross self.
You sure? I is anatomically correct.
Michael, will you stop playing that stupid bloody app? You're wasting money.
It's a free app.
So you didn't spend any money this month on Castle Clan Clash?
Just a basic monthly super membership fee, but I get that back in crystals.
You can't spend crystals at the co-op, Michael.
Yeah, but you can spend them on Shield Plus bonuses, which negates damage from overwhelming attacks, which halves the cost of renewing troops, saving me $39.99 a week in retroop bonuses, which earns me 20 plus crystals every 1,000 recruits. See? I'm actually making a profit.
A profit in imaginary crystals?
But my account is worth more than 200k to a Castle Clan Clash gamer.
So sell it, and let's move to a f***ing semi-detached.
Don't be daft. People who play Castle Clan Clash haven't got 200 grand.
Why is it called the Chamber of Creatures when there's only one creature in it, miss?
There's plenty of creatures in Book 2, Tommy. Don't be pedantic.
By the way, I ordered some mature mandrake off Amazon yesterday. Here you go. Now you can wake up those comatose victims 5 chapters early and find out how the Dark Lord did it this time. You know, instead of waiting to grow your own.
Wow!